Alright guys, I want to tell you something. This is my med box. I want you to see this. Now that's cut down down to a third of what it used to be. And I'm not happy right now. I am really, really upset about the VA. Now, first off, I'm going to start off saying the VA really does a good job in most cases. They have helped in a lot of ways. The gist of it is, you see my meds, see what I'm on. One of those is morphine. There's a couple other opiates in there that I have been on for 6-7 years or so. The VA put me on it to help control some pain, chronic pain that I have. I've got both knees replaced, and complete replacement. Been less than 2 years and they got to be replaced again because they messed them up. So I've run through pain with that. I've got the chronic pain. I've got severe arthritis, severe stenosis, a spinal cord stimulator for my lower back that's been fused with rods and screws, and still doesn't relieve the pain, but I get through the day. And I've been getting through the day, I guess, with these pain pills. Now the VA wants to take them away. I changed primary care doctors because they opened a clinic down closer to my home. 5 minutes versus going to the hospital 45-50 minutes depending on traffic. So why not? Well, the doctor up there, up at the hospital, said, well, she didn't like me being on it, but since I'm on it, she's not going to change it. This new physician, no way. Ain't going to happen. Not going to renew it. Tough cookies. Go on, marijuana, CBD oil, whatever. I can't afford that. In Ohio, it's very expensive to do that. Maybe cross state, do that, blah, blah. When you do get on that, and it's documented right now, there's a sailor that was in the same situation. She got on the marijuana or CBD, something like that, I don't remember, but she lived in federal housing. Feds found out, and they're kicking her out of her housing. If the VA, you do a P test and they find out you're doing it, they cut you off of all meds. What's the deal? You put me on it. Now you just gonna cut me off cold turkey? That's not right. And it turns out I'm not the only one. I got on a Facebook, on a Marine page, and there's bunches of guys. Now some of them had brothers, family type, that helped them get off of it. Others had brothers in the Corps to help them go through it. Some cut it cold turkey. Some did it slowly. Some of them didn't do it at all. They can't handle it. They've got to stay on it somehow, which means what? The VA's not going to do it, then they got to go get something else. A few of them said that they had to go to marijuana, and they love it. They said this pain reliever takes it all away, does the whole bit. That's fine. I'm not going to say what you do and don't do with your own body. That's up to you. Anything that's going to change or alter my mind, I don't want anything to do with. Now you can say, well, these pain pills, the opiates, they do change your mind a little bit, but they just help you get through the pain. It doesn't have that same characteristics, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this new primary care doctor says, go on this or don't. Up to you, but I'm not going to help you any. I'm not going to help you get off of it slowly. I'm not going to help you with other meds to cut it completely. Nothing. Period. Just cut it. Basically seemed like a nice guy, but he has got some hardcore. I mean, just ain't no stinking way. Been on it this long. There's no way I can do it cold turkey. I am, however, well, one other thing, he suggested that I go back to the pain clinic and they put me on it. They're going to have to deal with it. So, yes, I did. I want to get off of it anyway because it's not helping anymore. My body is getting used to it. It's causing more trouble with all kinds of other side effects and deals that are not good. Not good for my body. I'm 66 years old. I don't have, I can't deal with a lot of things anymore as easily. So I did go back to the pain clinic. The pain clinic doctor there, who I go back to also every 3 months for shots for my hip and back problems. He is going to write script for the morphine, tramadol, other opiates, but we agreed that I want to get off of it, so he's going to help me get off of it a little at a time, not just cut me off. He offered also, if you're into this and you have one option that we have, the VA, I don't understand this, he didn't understand it either, but the VA will allow, you can have an implant of a morphine drip and go in every month and they take a syringe and they fill it up and then you control how much of that you use or don't use. And the VA will pay for it. They don't have a problem with that. I don't know. It's the same thing. Anyway, that's another option. I chose to get off of it. I'm going to cut it down by a third, go for a few months, cut it down by another third until eventually I'm off of it completely and deal with it. Right now I'm I could choke somebody. That's how I feel. I'm really angry at this, but I'm going to say it again. The VA, if it wasn't for the VA, I couldn't have had these knee replacements. I couldn't have had the back surgery, even though they screwed it up. But anybody, doctors screw up. Anybody can. And these were outside doctors anyway that did this. So it wasn't the VA doctors. So, yes, the VA has helped me, but, man, to cut us off like this is not cool. Not cool at all. And I'm really hoping that somebody will pass this around. I'm gonna put it on the internet, on Facebook and Twitter and others, stuff like that. So YouTube and such. I hope you can pass this around and let others know. I called the patient advocate. He called me back. Took him about a day or so. They're busy. Again, he said, just tough cookies. Whatever the VA doctors say is law. They don't, the higher ups there can't change it. Nobody can change whatever the doctor tells you to do. Only the doctor, and they've got they say exactly it. That's just whatever it is. That's what it is. I don't understand that. I don't know that at all. So he says that go to the doctor, whatever they'll do, we'll do for you. We'll follow. We'll go through that. Well, this doctor's not going to help. No help whatsoever. So what do I do? You know what I've done. I just, I'm frustrated, guys. To the point that I just want to scream. I want to yell. I want to choke somebody on this. I'm so mad that they're going to put guys out there now. I'm all the stuff that I'm going through isn't a third of what a lot of these guys are going through up there, and they're on these kind of pain medicines and everything. And I understand the government wants to cut us back and get, make America clean and all that kind of stuff. I understand all that. But you know what? You don't just get somebody stuck on something and then cut the legs out from under them. It don't work that way. Come on, government, VA, do something better than that. You're better. We deserve better than that. I'm sorry. I'm just rattling on here. Bottom line is, if you're stuck on all of these meds, you're stuck on things that the VA has set you up with, be prepared. Because if your primary care doctor moves, changes, retires, or whatever, and they pull you in with somebody else, you don't know what you're going to get. And eventually, everybody's going to cut at it. Eventually, the VA is going to stop it completely. Be prepared. Get off of this stuff as soon as you can, whatever it takes. Get some help. Family, friends, comrades, a buddy, somebody. If you can do it on your own, go for it. I basically, the doctor's going to feed me, but I have a choice of how much I'm going to eat there. So I'm doing that pretty much on my own. Not that I don't have anybody, families around, and I can do that, but I don't want to put them through that. And I put my wife through so much already. God love her. She's helped me through a lot of this stuff. But family, friends, veterans, we don't deserve that. Do something. Help each other out. If you have any questions about this, leave me a message. I'm going to be going through some more surgery, a couple more weeks. I got to start redoing my knees again. So I'm going to be watching as close as I can, check things out. But I promise I will get back to you and I will help. If you have questions, comments, thoughts on this, help, whatever it is, I will reply. I know there's probably even going to be a couple of negatives. Oh, you big wuss, you can't handle it. And there's guys out there with no legs and arms and, yeah, I know that. I understand. I see it every time I go up there. I'm not, but that's not the point. Okay, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying anybody's lesser than me. The point is this is wrong. VA, you can't just do this to us. All right, enough ranting. If you have any problems or questions, just leave me a message there. I will help, I promise. I'll do the best I can to do any good. Pass this on to everybody. Please pass it on. Let it go out there and let everybody know. Maybe the VA will get a hold of it. Maybe somebody will get embarrassed and try to start a better program for us. It's too late for me. I'm already done working on this and doing it my way. But there's a lot of guys out there that are going to need your help. Because you're the ones that are going to pass this around. Or not. It's up to you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. God bless.